This week I decided to do some videos about building a small robot using the ESP8266 Wi-Fi chip. However, when trying to make the first video, I found the desk lamp we had was blinding and the ambient light we had was no good. So I bought myself some filming lights. I've got Helena behind the camera. Say hello.
Hello.
Right, let's open up and see what we've got. So these are a Photosel brand light. They come with some assembly instructions. We'll see how much fun they are. Okay, let's open up these two boxes. I suspect these are the two light boxes. So what have we got in here? Okay, we got yet another carry bag with something in it. I'll have a look at that in a second. What's clearly the light holder, and that's over there for a second. Ah, this will be the bulb. So this is going to be a special continuous light bulb I'm fitting. So what that means is, instead of being flickery, it should give me a very stable light source and a known light temperature. Oh, look at the size of that! Wow, it's nearly as big as my head. Right, so there's the bulb. I'll put it in there until it's in the fitting. There's my cable. Okay, so the cable ends straight in the screw for the bulb, so I'll go straight in there. This is clearly the bulb holder, so let's just cut this stuff off. It's got the smell of new gear. Right, okay. And we'll get rid of these. Now, some people despise me for this, but I actually hang on to those, which I've heard called sandwich ties from electronics, because they're handy for bodging. It means I can sometimes tie down wires or tie down servo motors or other things in a kind of a temporary bodge. And I suppose you can use cable ties for those. Cable ties tend to be a little bit more permanent and you've got to cut them off, whereas these, you can kind of twist them off, tighten them up, change the wiring, then tighten them up again. Right, okay, so what's in this bag? Nice Velcro, it's got their brand on it, Photosel. It's not a brand I know. This was just bought online. Okay, so that clearly clips in front of there. Now there was an instruction sheet here, so I'll probably get into what's going on with that in a minute. And then this, oh gosh, we get more packaging. Let's see, what have we got in here? Okay, let's get rid of that. What's this then? This looks like the... okay, here is the reflective backing. So this is where I can put the light in the middle and get a nice shiny bright light out of that. That's awesome. I'll assemble that in a minute then. So put that back here for a second. What have we got in here? These just look like covering sheets. Oh, they're all in white. Okay, so these must go across the front to make sure that the light is diffused. I wonder if you need to iron that. Okay, I'm assuming that this box is more of the same, so these must be the legs. Oh, we got this one open. Oh, hold on, there's more to cut on the side there. Right, okay, we got that. Ugh. There we are. So the light's obviously going to go on the top of there. Right, let's assemble one of the lights. I'm going to presume for now I can put the penknife safely over here. And I'll put this box out of shot for now. Okay, so going to use these assembly instructions, not too much, but you know, let's see. So they say put the canopy, this part here, silver side up, and then push the speed ring through the opening in the canopy. Do they mean this? Yes, it is, okay. With the 4 screws on the black side of the canopy. Okay, so the square bit's got to be on the silvery side, and that just stretches round. Right. Leaving the corner of the canopy that has a Velcro attachment last, place a support rod in each corner of the canopy and fit into the opposite hole of the speed ring. So there's some holes down here. the larger end of the support rod fits into the corner of the canopy. Well, these rods here have got plasticky ends here and just finished metal at the other side. So I'm presuming that the finished metal goes into the speed ring. I don't know quite why it's called the speed ring, but there we go. So we'll push one of them in here. It's easier to get this top side in first. There we are, and the final one. Now we've got a fairly rigid assembly. Unscrew the ring from the power cable. Oh yeah, there's a ring on there, okay. And place the bulb housing on the end of the cable. Right, we've got the bulb housing, that goes on nicely. So it's obviously just shy of being outside. Fix the bulb housing to the light stand. We've got the light stand over here. So let's just loosen this, bring that down. Look at that, there we are. Let's pop this onto the top of there. Then I'm clipping into that shaft there. This, oh, there we are, look at that. Telescopes right up. Oh, there's a couple more bits. Right. Now I presume we've got to loosen these right off first. Right, let's place this around light bulb housing. There we are. Oh, that clips on with a nice, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Nice reassuring click, so you know it's made a positive connection. Right, okay. And the last part is that we screw the bulb into the bulb housing. Look at the size of that. That is a beefy thing, isn't it? Okay. So apparently we've got an internal diffuser and a front diffuser. There we are. There we are, and we've got a front diffuser. And let's see. So should we see if this lights? What do you think, Helena? Should we try turning it on?
Yeah.
Okay, socket here, and we'll plug it in. Hey, and there we go, a nice diffuse light. So I'm going to have two of these where I'm filming, and hopefully I'll get a much better light than having just a desk light or living room lights or ambient light from outside. So this will give me some nice ambient light for all my filming. Okay, well, until next time, see you soon.